The Kitchencels, my guys. The Kitchen Incels, r/Kitchencels by IBZ. Yeah, what I don't think we need to elaborate much. This is basically just people cooking and making horrible food, but telling how, basically talking about how bitchless they are. So, like, perfectly for us, because we're all virgins here, and we don't get bitches. Here we go. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Here we go.
Do you like cooking? Do you like incels? Well,
I just like cooking. Like, I love cooking. I'm a good cook. I'd say I'm a good cook. Now then, these people are sometimes good cooks. Like, right? In the shoe on head video, right? There were some pretty decent like meals. Right? So well, Kitchencels, but who's buying? These are not kitchens to be sold. These kitchens usually don't even survive.
r/Kitchencels might be the thing for you. A kitchencel is an incel that copes by cooking meals for himself. But why go over definitions when we can just take a gander and look for ourselves? The loneliness is hitting hard today, so I'm digging in for a long night. Is bro trying to bulk or something?
I mean, yeah. Well, that's not bad. But he's definitely bulking, bro. That's way too much. So, like, these could be macaroni. These might be instant noodles. Those are burgers. That's a double cheeseburger. I don't know what that one is, but that's definitely over here is macaroni, something like that. That's definitely macaroni, mac and cheese. That might be instant noodles. I have no idea though. And then we have like that might be a monster, and that is probably like a. Why does it have the French flag on there? That might be a Pepsi.
Like, what does he have prepared here? It looks like he made himself some ramen
And then obviously an Asian lady, right?
noodles as well as some mac and cheese, but then also decided to go out and get McDonald's? This is such a weird and random meal that I didn't even realize on his screen he has one of those practice eye contact with women videos, which is...
Oh, that's what it is? Oh yeah, right, those videos exist. It's literally practice eye contact with women. That does exist.
Weird because I was attentive enough to realize that he had deodorant over by the ramen noodles, so at least that's a plus. At least we know.
And I think this is Gillette. So like deodorant, Axe probably, and this is Gillette.
He's not Indian. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this subreddit was incels that were incels because they can't cook, making them kitchencels, or if it's just incels that are just cooking and sharing their food. I think it's the latter because some of these are actually pretty good, while others not so much.
That's just sausage with mustard. Though that mustard is a little, or that might be cheese also. No, that's mustard, but that mustard is way too yellow. That's definitely American mustard.
This guy says he jerks off to Roblox avatars and wants to know the most painful and messiest way to end it.
That's horrible, by the way. Stop going to Roblox. I hate my fat retarded fucking life. What the fuck is this? So we got some Kit Kat, some gummy worms or whatever, the Fanta, Red Bull, Takis, and like a crazy book. You'd eat it, won't you? No.
Hate my fat retarded fucking life. This guy didn't even try. This guy's got Takis, some Red Bull, gummy worms, red Fanta. It looks like somebody's red 40 maxing, but honestly, what is even going on here? You have the cross and the Necromelicon. Unfortunately, when it comes to subreddits like this, they end up getting ruined due to popularity. A lot of people start posting them on stuff like Instagram, which is where I actually found about this subreddit, and a lot of people come on.
24-year-old chud. First time cooking. Just got fired from my job and now can't afford to buy pre-cooked meals. Missed my chance at teenage love. Now I'm a sad, lonely loser. I will die alone. I can emphasize with the last part. Anyways, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't... I guess that still looks edible, but like, eh.
Here looking for attention, following trends and stuff like that. For example, a lot of people came on here talking about their ex-girlfriends and ex-wives, and it's like, buddy, incels don't have exes. Like, that's not a thing. My ex told me that she really liked carbonara. It's not.
I mean, could be worse. I don't think that the cheese should be this solid, but like, it could be worse.
Not What are you talking about? You're not an incel. This got 4.7 thousand up.
Also, what the fuck did he say? 2 months later, she told me she realized she was lesbian. It's been 4 years. I still think about it. Was it too much salt? I have no idea, bro. So here's the thing, right? There's like one thing. Imagine getting cheated on, like, right? And your partner has somebody of the opposite sex, right? That makes sense, right? You know what I feel like is even more humiliating? They cheated on you with the same sex. I feel, maybe that's just me, but he tried, that's cute, yeah. You just can't recover from this.
Incel. This got 4.7 thousand upvotes. That's how you know a lot of fake cells are in here, because true incels get really, like, upset about this kind of stuff. And I saw this on the subreddit where a lot of people were posting.
Yeah, they're like swarming the comments like, fake cell, fake cell, fake cell. Like, interesting.
About this. Quote unquote, my ex. R/depression meals is down the hall and to the right. I hate fake sales on here. My ex reminded me of her. At least you had something. For stupid failure chuds like us, there was never even a beginning. Somebody loved you, you let it go. Slop in a plastic container covered in hot sauce I accidentally stole from the dollar store. All I deserve. Plate mogged. Yeah, what an idiot. You're such a stupid, dumb chud. You should have been born with better cooking genetics, you retard. This is some slop, but he's low-key right, though. You can't really go to an incel subreddit talking about my ex or something like that, because that would be like a guy losing his job and going homeless, and then talking to like a guy that was born homeless, being like, man, we're in the same boat now. There's even some women on here like this. Made a successful omelet for the first time at age 23. I'm gonna eat it with some 3.25% milk. None of my friends ever last, and everyone always seems to leave me.
Femcells do not exist. They cannot exist. It is impossible for them to exist. That's my take. Femcells are impossible. They're an impossibility. They don't exist. I would reclassify them. They're the ones that can bang, but they can't find a husband.
I thought it was funny that they claimed to make an omelet for the first time at 23. Like, how does that happen? Until I realized they're probably lying because they're an attention whore. Like, there's people on here that don't even try. Like, they just realize the formula, you know, the contrast is funny between, oh my god.
Femboy twink life, crazy work. I need to be put down like a freaking dog. With that meal, I actually agree, sorry.
God, nobody will ever love me. Anyways, here are some boiled eggs I made. So some people are like, oh, you know, let's just use a basic template. Nobody will love me. Fuck my chud life. Oh, anyways, here's some food I made.
What's a British cell? A British incel? How does that work?
There's no raw emotion behind it because it's all fake, with people hoping that they get screenshotted to get put on Instagram and Twitter. But luckily for you guys, I'm on here to try and find some authentic gems. So unfortunately, Reddit doesn't have a way to search old posts, but I tried to find it from the beginning of the subreddit, which was November of 2024. I managed to find this from 8 months ago. Tired of being mocked. Just you fucking wait. No more guy slop from me. You'll all see. Know the difference. Great, now I learned all the different type of incels. Now I have to...
Alright, different type of essentially food slop. Wife slop, no skill intense classic comfort food meals, cooked in crockpot or baked by wife or for husband. Peak, we love some wife slop, right? I love wife slop. Wife slop is great, I appreciate it. Gai chow, single man meal made for self. Utilitarian, often starts with ground beef for brutish flavors. Okay. Foid slop, that's crazy. That's crazy. Forged mismatch of grazing fodder, girl dinner, often involves antipasto, eaten alone while streaming girl show on MacBook. That's crazy. And then guy slop. Whatever found in fridge, insane schizoid pairings, horrible self-loathing, depression meals, unholy combinations, rock bottom male loneliness symptom. Like, I love wife slop. Wife slop's peak.
Learn wife slop, guy chow, foid slop, and guy slop. Bro, what does this actually mean? Oh, well, luckily for me, there's some definitions. Wife slop is a non-skill intense classic comfort food meals, cooked in crockpot or baked by wife for husband. Guy chow, single man meal made for self-utilitarian, often starts with ground beef, brutish flavors. Foid slop, forged mismatch of grazing fodder, girl dinner, often involves antipasto, eaten alone while streaming girl show on MacBook. Why is this so true? I know at least like 5 girls have done this. Guy slop, whatever found in fridge, insane schizoid pairings, horrible self-loathing, depression meals, unholy combination, rock bottom of male loneliness. So what I'm getting is that this subreddit's supposed to be a bunch of guy slop, but foids came in.
Foids? Isn't that just pregnancy cravings? Are these? Nah, they're just like, I'm miserable, and my food is an expression of that of being miserable.
In here and into their void slop and their wife slop, trying to give it this is all a bunch of gibberish, but for some odd reason it makes sense to me. Unfortunately, that's the oldest post I could find, being 8 months ago on Reddit. However, using the Wayback Machine, I was able to find even more posts. After all, I believe that the older the post, the more authentic it is before the normies have invaded the subreddit.
What's up with the whole fake soul normie invasion? Anyways, chicken. That is a I wouldn't eat that. Holy fuck, I wouldn't eat that. That's literally just like chicken and onions? Something like that?
So we're over here on November 27th, which the last post we just reviewed is also here, but we're gonna have to go a bit further than that. I'm a stupid fuck up. I deserve nothing. I am nothing. I'm less than nothing. I don't deserve to breathe air. I should wallow in the primordial sludge I wasn't worthy of crawling from. My bloodline is weak and should be extinguished. I'm sorry. All this just because he takeout maxed and got Wendy's and threw it in the back of his car. No, he's right. His bloodline's weak. He must commit Sudoku like an old ancient Japanese samurai. You brought great dishonor to this incel subreddit. I'm gonna have to snap your neck. This is wild caught salmon. May as well start takeout maxing now. You've been utterly mogged like the pathetic maggots you are.
That's crazy word. Plate mock. Dude, eat that. Don't lie. No, I would not eat that. Because I am more sophisticated in my cooking. I actually know how to prepare meals. I know how to prepare meals so well, I can tell women to get out of the kitchen. Because I'm just superior.
Plate moggin. I've noticed a trend where if you start takeout maxing on the subreddit, you're an even bigger loser than the incels on the subreddit. Legend has it this one guy off the subreddit got caught with a Big Mac and they strung him up and raped him over and over again. Simmering some piece of
That's crazy work. Okay, mushrooms, disgusting.
Shit, freak, retard, evil, incel, pervert mushrooms. A reflection of my dark and twisted incel life. Fucked up evil chili that tastes psychotic and perverse. Like eating my own body and blood.
What is wrong with these people? I mean, I know what's wrong with this. This is what no pussy does to a motherfucker. Though there is cases of what pussy does to a motherfucker, and it's often worse.
These people are projecting their incel traits onto their own food, like how the Jews be projecting their sins onto chickens. What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner and a turkey? You get what you fucking deserve.
What the fuck?
They'll all see? What are they gonna see? The turkey? Oh man, put some clothes on this thing, dress it.
What are you going to do to this poor turkey? I am concerned, I am afraid. Somebody needs to save this turkey from possible broccoli. I beg of you.
If you will. I always feel such crippling loneliness and isolation. They say you don't have to do things alone and it's always okay to ask for help, but I'm always asking and no one helps me in any real way, so I made pasta sauce. Man, a lot of you guys don't be digging your butt and smelling your fingers afterwards and it shows. What?
That was oddly specific, my guy.
Agreed to a HelloFresh sponsorship, LOL. Does anybody want to come to my exact location and kill me?
With that kind of food, you might deserve it. You might deserve it. I mean, this isn't the worst yet, but I don't know what this is. These look like shrimps, and that makes me afraid because I hate them.
What? Also, what is this? This looks terrible. You got pasta with the shrimp and cucumbers and no sauce? That's gonna be bland as hell. Your tongue is gonna be begging you for some kind of moisture. Here's the truth about the pescatarian loneliness epidemic. Unless you're in the top 5% of salmons, you will never interact with vinegar, onions, or cranberries. Plate mogged. That's right, fellas. The bear jack gets the salmonussy.
What the fuck is this? Oh, God.
What? Just saw my high school crush with my old best friend. Fuck my twink freak life. I can't win. I always lose. And I will always be the laughing stock. Shrimp spring rolls, by the way. Those look
Hey, those look decent. That's not the worst. Unfortunately, shrimp is from hell. An absolute demon. So, great. Not happening. I got another invite to a wedding. Why people aren't me getting married all at once? Because to show you that you are absolutely bitchless and you will die lonely. At least that's what the world tells me.
delectable. Sorry about what happened to you. Day-old raw blueberry pie with banana that I'm forcing
Day old is fine. That's fine. You know what? If it was in the freezer, that's okay. Obviously.
myself to eat like a good girl. Girl?
Femcel alert. Femcel
Femcel alert. Wait, femcells don't exist.
alert.
This 4-year-old jitling just smashed her plate on the ground. I wish my cheating bitch-ass ex-wife took her instead of my Ford F-150. Did you just smash your plate of food? Alright, hun.
How are you an incel? You have a daughter. How does this work?
That does it. I'm gonna post you on r/kitchencels. Speaking of which, if you have a bitch-ass ex-wife, you're not an incel, bro. Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay retarded life is over. This perfectly describes femcels, bro.
Femcel. Gay. I mean, okay, probably lesbian has a harder time, sure. But, like, again, why are you here? Shrimp dishes are good. Shrimp is awful. Disgusting.
Bro, she's complaining about being an incel while having a date tomorrow. A femcel going to an incel subreddit talking about having a date is like eating in front of starving African children. However, I will admit that peach cobbler does look pretty good. Jerked off to a VTuber burping. Oh, no, this guy. Oh.
Of course. Of course. You can't escape the VTuber. Jerked off to a VTuber burping compilation. And now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the fuck did it all go wrong? That part. That part. You went wrong at that part.
Okay, this guy is just baiting upvotes just by saying the most horrendous thing possible. Guys, it's came to my attention that this has always been a joke subreddit and nobody on here is actually an incel. I came to this conclusion when I realized incels don't actually use Reddit and they prefer things like 4chan, Twitter, or just connecting with each other through telepathy. Everybody on here is either a fake cell that's bad at pretending to be an incel or a fake cell that's just good pretending to be an incel.
Trust me, I haven't seen the VTuber drama subreddit.
So, anyways, we're just gonna go over the rest of these goofy posts. The worst chicken Alfredo I've ever made. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like shit. Did you season it with flour? Sometimes I wish I was born with Down.
This looks like, to a degree, like you just like did it with mayonnaise, but that's about it. Peach cobblers are good. What the fuck? Yeah, that's fine, but like the shrimp is not fine.
Syndrome, so I might have the chance of enjoying life. You know, honestly, sometimes I'd be thinking the same thing. Those people with Down syndrome be having such happiness on their face, like that blissful ignorance that they just don't have a care of what's going on in the world. They just be having fun. My own mother admitted in front of me at the age, actually, you know what? I'm not reading all that, bro. You know,
my own mother admitted in front of me at the age of 8 that she would choose drugs over me any day of the week. Chorizo and eggs. Wow, that's awful. Hey, shrimp and coconut milk is great. Fuck off with your shrimp. Ew, disgusting.
I'm happy for you that happened, or I'm sorry that happened.
Eating shrimps is like eating cockroaches. You are eating the cockroaches of the sea. Stop it. Get some help. Stop eating the cockroaches of the sea.
And whatever. That food looks really good, bro. Wish my father was gay. Anyways, I made steak.
That's still mooing. You didn't make steak. You just put it raw on the plate at this point. Like, it's still alive. I can hear it moo. It's mooing.
Did you make that steak the way you wish your father was taking that D? Raw? That is not cooked at all. Decided to get into meal prepping and just made 7 days worth of the most absolute dog shit pasta I've ever tasted. Now I have to come home from my horrible minimum wage job every day and sit down and force feed myself this slop like a good little slave. I'm 24 years old and I've never kissed a girl. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what else you want me to
I'm ahead of this man. I kissed 2 girls.
say. I mean, he's 24 and never kissed a girl, but like, that pasta doesn't even look that bad. I mean, give it another try. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I loved. Here is pasta with canned diced tomatoes and nothing else.
Yeah, that's right. That might be right. That might be right. That probably goes for me too. Another man. Yeah, true.
Dang, wow, this just got kind of deep. Man, I can't relate, but you should probably kill your...
I can definitely relate. Yeah, I can.
There's a girl sitting somewhere on a red and blue towel, pale skin, freckles aflame across her face, and I know that I will never hold her. The only warmth for a creature such as I, oven lemon cake. Did this guy really just have a crush on a fictional character he made up in his head? I sometimes like to cut my frozen pizza into lots of little slices, so that I can pretend I have lots of friends to share the pizza with, but in reality I will eat the whole thing by myself like I do every time.
Now that's sad. Just two? Yes, just two. Where should the others come from?
Who are your friends? Are you trying to like ration with them? You trying to ration with your imaginary friends like Mickey Mouse?
Sharing a pitiful crust between them.
I will never amount to anything. I can't even put lettuce on my burger. Fuck my stupid chud life. What do you mean you can't put lettuce on your burger? Boy, if you don't just put the leaf on your patty?
Anyways, so to summarize, it might literally just be a joke subreddit. Isn't that crazy? It might be. But then again, it might be real. It might be real. It might be real. Some of these are definitely real. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.